Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make some delicious tacos gobernador. In case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need 1 pound of raw shrimp, 2 Roma tomatoes, 1 chile poblano, 1 chile serrano, a quarter of a small white onion, 2 garlic cloves, corn tortillas, your choice of cheese, oil, roasted garlic and herb seasoning, and black pepper. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Alright guys, so first we're going to start by roasting our chile poblano. Alright, so we're going to set it on our stove on high heat. Alright, so once our chile is fully roasted, we're going to turn it off and remove it and set it on a bowl. We're going to cover our bowl with foil and allow our chile to sweat for at least 10 minutes. Alrighty guys, so after 10 minutes, our chile poblano should have softened. So now we're going to peel it and remove the seeds. So this process should be very easy. If you just let your finger over, all of the skin should have fall apart. Okay, so you want your chile to look like this. Okay, so now we're going to create a slit, open it, and remove the seeds. Along with the stem. So once we have our chile, now we're ready to chop it. We're going to cut a chile poblano into small strips. Okay, so now turn it over and start cutting into small little pieces. So once we have our chile poblano into small little pieces, now we're going to do the same to our tomatoes, onion, garlic, and chile serrano. So transfer into a small plate. Alright, so for our tomatoes, we're going to remove the seeds. Alright, so once we have our tomatoes nicely cut into small little pieces, now we're going to transfer it with our chile poblanos. Okay, so now we're going to cut our chile serrano, and of course, if you don't want your shrimps to be spicy, then don't add the chile serrano. Place it with your tomatoes and chile poblano. And now we're going to do the same to our onion. Alright, so once we have our onion, we're going to transfer into our plate. And now we're going to mince our garlic cloves. Alright, so now we're going to set our garlic in our plate as well. Okay, and now we're going to grab our shrimp and start cutting it. Or if you want to cook it as a whole, then just go ahead and, use your shrimp like that. Alright, so just make sure that you clean, peel, and devein your shrimp. I already did it to mine. And I'm using large shrimp. If you choose to cut it, then go ahead and cut into your choice or your preference of size. But for me, this is perfect, so I'm going to cook it as a whole. Alright, so once we're ready to cook, we're going to grab a small frying pan. We're going to set it on medium heat. And we're going to add 1 tablespoon of butter or oil. So I'm just going to wait for my butter to melt. Alright, so once the butter has melted, we're going to begin by frying our onion. Alright, so we're going to cook our onion for 2 minutes. Alright, so after 2 minutes, we're going to throw in our garlic. And just cook that for 1 minute. Alright, so after the minute, we're going to throw in our tomatoes, our chile poblano and chile serrano. going to add a little bit of our seasoning. And black pepper. So now we're going to cook it for 2 minutes before we throw in our shrimp. Alright, so after 2 minutes, we're going to throw in our shrimp. Alright, so we're going to season our shrimp with our seasoning. More black pepper. And I'm going to add chopped cilantro. And now we're just going to cook our shrimp into their nice and salmon color. Alright, so after a couple minutes, our shrimp should look like this. So now at this point, our shrimp is fully cooked. So we're going to remove it from the heat and set it to the side. And now we are ready to make our tacos. Alright guys, so for my salsa, I boiled 10 tomatillos, 4 jalapenos, and 2 chile serranos. So we're just going to transfer into our blender cup. Garlic cloves, salt, and a half a teaspoon of oregano. So now we're just going to pulse it until we have reached a chunky consistency. Alright, so once we have our salsa, now we can transfer into a bowl. Alright, so to my bowl I'm going to add chopped cilantro and chopped onion. Okay, so now we can pour our salsa. Mix it all together. Alright, so try it for salt and see if it needs any, and if it does, go ahead and add it. But now we have our salsa ready, so now we can work on our tacos. Alright, so now we're going to grab our comal. We're going to set it on medium heat, and we're going to add a little bit of oil to our tortilla. And we're just going to place it on the comal. So give it a few seconds and then we can flip it over. Alright, so after a few seconds we're going to flip it over. And now we're going to add our cheese. And we're just going to wait for the cheese to melt before we start adding our shrimp. Okay, so we're going to add some vegetables where we cooked our shrimp. Make a little bed. Now we can place our shrimps. Now we can place our shrimp on top of our layer right there, and then we can close our tortilla. Okay, so now we can serve it. Look at your taco. Should be nice like that. Place it on your plate, and now we can repeat the process to all of our tacos. Alrighty guys, and now for the fun part, dressing our tacos. Now all you need is our salsa, but of course if you want to add anything else, that's all up to you. But for me, this is just perfect by itself. So add your salsa. And I made the salsa spicy just for that purpose. Okay, now we are ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. I am so ready. Let me tell you that this is a taco full of flavor, so simple, so easy to make, so delicious. So now cheers. Seriously, the best. Everything is so delicious. The salsa, the chile poblano, the shrimp, super delicious. The best. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how I make some delicious tacos Gobernador. I hope you guys had enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. Bye.